Hey you guys, so today we are going to be talking about this makeup tutorial that I created, and I'm basically going to walk you guys through the steps on how I created it. So to start off, I'm just going to prime my face as always. I'm going to be using the SMASHBOX primer because I find that it really helps with my enlarged pores around my T-zone area. For foundation, as you guys can see, I decided not to color correct because this is the first time I was using this foundation and I wanted to try it out. Gorgeous Cosmetics sent me some products to play around with, so I was testing it out basically just to see how it worked, and it is a full coverage foundation, which I really do like. It's a really how do I describe it? It's a mousse-like texture, but it works really, really well. It sat on my skin really nicely throughout the day. I decided to go in with some concealer and cream contour, and I used the LA Pro Girl, and then I used the Gorgeous Cosmetics concealer. The one that I picked out was in light. It was probably a little too light for me, although once I ended up like setting everything, it actually worked out pretty well in my opinion. But at first, as you guys can see, it does look really bright. I myself was like, that's a little stark, but it actually really does a good job at highlighting everything as well as concealing any sort of discoloration you have. So for the face, I decided to go in with this bronzer. I'm just going to take it and highlight kind of like the cheekbone areas and my temples as well. And then once I get done doing that, I decided to move into the eyes and work on the eyes. For my eyes, I decided to kind of stick with some spring slash floral colors is I would like to describe it. I kind of wanted to stick with like the pink tones and a little bit of the purple tones. So I'm going to go in with this palette and I'm going to start off with this peach shade, and I'm going to take it on a big fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to put it all over my eye area. I'm going to take it on the outer corner as well as the inner corner. Then I'm going to work with this kind of cooler tone pink, and I'm going to take it right in the crease area, and I am kind of putting a little bit on the eyelid itself as well. I kind of want to work from the eyelid to the crease area and kind of keep it, if I'm looking straight on, I don't want it to go very high above it. So I did have to dive into another palette because I wanted to use kind of a cranberry-ish slash purplish color, and this here is from the LORAC limited edition palette, but there's so many palettes that have this sort of colors to it that I feel like it's really easy to find. I decided to go in with an angled brush because I wanted to really define the outer corner. For the inner corner, I knew I was going to go in with some sort of shimmer shade, so I really wanted to pack a punch with it. So I'm going to go in and kind of cut everything and make it very defined, and I'm going to be using concealer to do so. So this is the color I decided to go in with. As you guys can see when you look at it on camera, it looks like it's more of a matte shade, but it is a little bit of a shimmer shade. So I'm going to pack that on, and then once I defined that, I realized that it wasn't enough for me. Like, I just didn't get anything out of it. So me being me, of course, I went in with the Stila Magnificent Metals glitter on top of it, and I felt like that really gave it some sort of more vibrancy and really packed a punch. So I did decide to use a brush this time instead of the actual wand. I took it on this flat synthetic brush and I packed it on using that, and I found it much easier to work with. So if you guys have those and you find that it is a little bit difficult to work with, use a synthetic brush to apply it with. So for eyeliner, I'm just going to go in with this eyeliner. This one here is also by Gorgeous Cosmetics, and I really like it. I have actually received it before, I believe, in one of my subscription service bags, because when I went to go put it away, I noticed that I actually had one. So I'm sure some of you guys may have seen this brand before. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with a bit of a purple. So I took a purple NYX liner and I ran it on my lower lash line, and then I took the black and defined it and kind of drug it downward. Then once I get done doing that, what I'm going to go in is I'm going to take that very vibrant pink and I'm going to run it as well on my lower lash line to give it some more diffusion between the purple and then my actual concealer. So there's more of a definitive like transition, if you guys understand that. Sometimes I feel like I know what I'm saying, but I think, do you guys really understand what I'm saying, or am I just like not making any sense? So anyways, we're just going to finish off the eye look with the inner corner, and I'm just going to use that white shadow to pack a punch. Then for my lips, my camera must have died because I did not find the film footage of this, so I just redid it. So basically, I just took these two lip combos and I put them together. I decided to use a gloss because you guys know how much I love lip gloss, especially during the spring and summer months. So that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know down below if you guys have any recommendations on what you'd like to see for like spring and summer tutorials. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on my next video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.